The third characteristic is that they make jihad fi sabilillah. You see, jihad is a word we have to be careful from, because the kuffar, in this climate that we're living in, with terrorism and all of this stuff, radicalism and extremism, they want us to apologize about our religion. They want us to say homosexuality is okay. They want us to say, no, there's no jihad. No, there is jihad. I cannot bite my tongue about that. I can't bite my tongue about that. There's jihad in Al-Islam. Jihad. But the jihad of Al-Islam is not what some of the ignorant, radical, extreme Muslims believe, blowing up a plane with innocent people on it, blowing up people on the underground. That's not jihad. That's fasad. And Allah said in the Quran, Allah la yuhibbul al-fasad. Allah doesn't love fasad. So we can't apologize about this issue. We can't apologize. It's in our religion. But the jihad of Al-Islam has a system. The jihad in Al-Islam has a system. What's the jihad? In Surah Al-Saf, Allah mentioned, إن الله يحب الذين يقاتلون في سبيله صفا كأنهم بنيان مرصوص. Allah loves those who make jihad in His cause, and they fight in straight rows as if they are solid cemented structure. Straight rows mean organized. There's an emir, there's an imam, there's a goal, there's an objective. It's the right time, it's the right people, it's the right place. Jihad is not blowing up a plane that my mother's on that plane and you talk about Palestine, Kashmir, Afghanistan, Iraq, we're paying them back. What does my mother have to do with that? Mother doesn't have anything to do with that. And other people's mothers and brothers and sisters have nothing to do with that. Yes. Their foreign policy is a problem, and what they're doing in the Muslim world is a problem. But two wrongs don't make it right. The Prophet told us, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in this deen, أَدِّ الْأَمَانَةَ إِلَى مَنِ ائْتَمَنَكَ وَلَا تَكُنْ مِنْ خَانِهِ. If someone gives you an amana, a trust, give it back to him. And if someone acts treacherously towards you, don't be treacherous towards him. That's our deen. That's our religion. In the beginning of Islam, when the Prophet was in Mecca, Quraysh used to have idols at the Kaaba, and they used to do Hajj. But they made shirk. They used to just pray at the Kaaba. وَمَا كَانَ صَلَاتُهُمْ عِنْدَ الْبَيْتِ إِلَّا مُكَاءً وَتَصْدِيًا. Their prayer at the Kaaba was nothing but clapping their hands and whistling, because they were making shirk with Allah. But they were at the Kaaba. Sometimes one of them would want to make tawbah to their gods. You know what they would do? The man and the woman would say, I disobeyed Allah in these clothes. I stole, I drank khamr in these clothes. I fought, I killed in these clothes. They would take their clothes off and go around the Kaaba naked as a sign of ikhlas, sincerity. And the other people would try not to look at them out of respect for the Bayt of Allah. They believed in Allah. The Prophet's father's name was Abdullah. But they used to believe that these gods and these other idols can get them close to Allah. So they used to make salah, they used to make hajj. One time they were making hajj. And when the Arabs of Quraysh used to make hajj, they wouldn't bring with them their weapons of war. So one time, some of the companions said, Ya Rasulullah, they don't have their weapons. We were weak. Here in Mecca, we were oppressed. Now we're not making hajj. We have our weapons. Let's just get them one time. It's an even playing field. Let's get them. Rasulullah said, I haven't been sent with that. You know what's going to happen if we kill the pilgrims? Do you know what they want to say about us and our deen? They're going to say Muhammad is crazy. Muhammad is barbaric. What kind of dawah is that? Blowing up a plane and then you want to come and tell me Palestine. What kind of jihad is that? And that's why I tell you, brothers, without biting my tongue for no one, some of these groups, Muhajirun, you have to be careful of this stuff. I don't have anything against you as a person. But this Al-Qaeda business, blowing up and killing people like this is not the deen of Allah. Allah loved jihad. He loved the mujahideen. But in the way that it's been legislated, what jihad you going to make here like that? It's jihad? Not jihad. That's fitna and fasad. When I first came to this country as a visitor, I could come with my wife and go with my wife to Umrah, Hajj, and come back with niqab on. They wouldn't say to her, take that niqab off, let us see who you are. They wouldn't say that 13, 15 years ago. Now in Bradford, the young Muslim brother, he stabbed the PC, the policeman, stabbed him, put the hijab on with niqab, rode the coach from Bradford to Birmingham. Now every woman with niqab is suspect. In Philadelphia, in America, 3 Muslims go in and rob the bank with black jilbab on and niqab. What's wrong with us? That's not the jihad of Islam. Allah loves a jihad that is organized, and that's why when you read the books of fiqh, when you read the books of al-hadith, there's always the chapter of jihad. And there's so many things to know. So many. As for getting a gun and shooting someone, that's easy. So you young people, be careful. I'm telling you guys, be careful about the people who come and they start talking to you, talking about jihad and Afghanistan and Taliban and Qaeda. You need to back up and step off. Because a lot of them are wearing mics and they're trying to entrap you. Like what happened a few months ago with the young brother in Oregon, in America. On Christmas Day, the FBI entrapped him. He wanted to blow up a big Christmas tree. The day they want to light it, he was going to blow it up. The young girl in this country, she called herself the lyrical terrorist. That girl, the judge before sentencing her, said, you are an enigma. You, girl, 19 years old, brilliant student academically. You are an enigma, something difficult to understand. What are you doing trying to blow people up and all this stuff you're involved in? You need to be learning your deen. You need to be trying to get married. You need to be considering, do you go on and get your master's degree? You're a gifted girl. What are you doing? Throwing your life away. Just what's going on with the young people, 18, 19 years old. The South Park commercial, the movie, the cartoon, they show Rasulullah as a bear.